Hello everyone, welcome to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. Today we are doing the long-awaited Cthulhu Wars storage solution kind of presentation. Warnings, it's my first storage solution that I ever made custom, so it's pretty wonky. It does the job, but I learned a lot from doing this one. There's no plans, just letting you guys know up front. It was built in box, and it was definitely, I've built a couple other ones since then. I think you might have seen my Eldritch Horror storage solution, which was my second or third one. So that was a little better. So check that out if you haven't seen it. So let's get into this. Before we do, just word from the sponsor. Cthulhu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, a 3-volume set by August Moldenhauer. A Lovecraftian nightmare of the blending of Lovecraft's fiction. Maybe it was remote viewing, who knows? But maybe it's part of our real history. That's the genealogy of Cthulhu, looking through ancient texts of nonfiction, religion, and looking at the overlap. I mean, R'lyeh, Atlantis. Speaking of our sunken city, psychoanalysis of R'lyeh. Seems weird to psychoanalyze a city, but you know, there's lots of books out there. The psychoanalysis of fire, psychoanalysis of artificial intelligence, things like this. Psychoanalysis of R'lyeh, Necronomicon fragments in mind-numbing, gibbering language, interpreted for you from the R'lyeh texts by Moldenhauer, translated into what looks like spells to waken Cthulhu from his sleep. Maybe from the cults of Nyarlathotep himself. Either way, it's madness. Volume 3, Archaeology of Yog-Sothoth. Maybe the quintessence of Yog-Sothothery, where there is analysis done into those same fragments and strange virulent structures, maps of the cosmos that may lead to Azathoth himself and other kinds of preternatural and eldritch knowledge that really can't be good. So all of these taken together help pay the bills. Check out the links in the description. It would help a lot. Let's get into this storage solution of Cthulhu Wars. As you guys know, this is a big box set, and this is one deep box. And even though it came with some basic packaging when you first get it, it was pretty rough. It was just kind of bags of figures. Once you paint them up, you won't want to have your figures just laying around. So that's where I sort of dove into the idea of building a storage solution. I've got to lay these ritual tracks across the top. They don't even really fit in the box straight anyway, so that's just is what it is. I built the trays in box, so there wasn't really a plan. It was more around walking through. And as you can see for the bigger figures, I haven't quite decided on how to lay them out. I've got some non-attached dividers here, but you know, like they say, the first time people build a storage solution, it's like a high school science fair project that's gone crazy. So this is definitely like that. The boards were set. The thickness of the boards were taken into consideration when I measured it. So there's really 2 trays and enough space for the boards. So that's kind of by design. This tray is my proudest work. It's just foam and glue. And you can kind of see that the glue I used wasn't quite good. If you check this out, it's all kind of dissolving, but everything's sturdy here. I do like how all the cultists have their own little cell. So you've got the 4 original old ones, you know, Nyarlathotep, Cthulhu, Hastur, some of the smaller shamblers and figures, and then a couple medium figures to start out with. Also, dice and cards and tokens fit in this one. So this is the first layer. Down below, you can see the old one play cards are here, and the rule book. It's a cool rule book, lots of great visuals. So then bottom layer, you've got the large figures here And again, like I said, I haven't nailed these down, but maybe I'll do a follow-up of this once I get the solution, once I understand how I do it. The thing here is I wanted to keep these high. Some of these figures, you know, I did clear coat these, so they should be a little bit tough, but I didn't really want them laying down and knocking into stuff. So I still want to maybe decide how I'm going to organize this. But the bottom one, all the medium figures, I just have them stationed in each of these spots. These are all fixed. Cthulhu's laying down. A couple of these large wing figures, kind of hard to orient them. So this is the closest I got to getting everything to fit. You can see the Doom track is just slid in the side here, so that fits nicely down there. Some of the phase play cards fit here, and some of these tiles just stand up here. So, so yeah, and the other thing is it goes back together just as easily. Rule book just sits in this middle layer. The old one cards fit here, and I can put this layer back on the top pretty easily and slip the boards back in, and again they're recessed, and then the tracks can fit right across the top. So that's it. That's the solution. I definitely have learned about glue types and things like that. That I just buy the right glue for it going forward. And you can see in my Eldritch Horror one that I've used the same technique, and you can link to those videos. Upcoming for Cthulhu Wars, I am going to do a video where I walk through some of these figure painting that I did. As you know, these were the original colors of these are quite just a bright color, and it really is fantastic once you paint them. And that was a big experience for me to start getting into miniature paintings. Believe me, if I can do it and get them at least table ready, anybody can do it. So I'll hopefully encourage people to get into it. It's really fun, and it was a great thing to do over COVID time, because it was, you know, lockdown is a perfect time to learn a new hobby. And okay, so if you liked what you've got here, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below what you'd like to see next. I will be posting links for Cthulhu War gameplay and the Cthulhu Wars figures, and then wrapping up Cthulhu month here with Cthulhu Death May Die. So I will be doing similar things with storage, unboxing, gameplay, and painting the figures. I may do a live figure painting for that. So thanks for coming, and see you guys soon. Bye-bye.